Okay, I went live earlier than I planned on. I hadn't planned on doing this tonight anyway. Not sure if you'll be able to hear me. Not sure if you'll be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm working on the car. And I'm doing this from my tablet, which will hopefully stay alive long enough for me to continue this live. I don't have any way to like really angle the camera because it's it's a tablet. I could do that, but then I can't hold it. Let's see if I can maybe get it a little bit better. Mater's Workshop. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Barbecue Mike? Yeah, just switching back to the stock fuel line again because I went and bought some better fuel line, and it was better. It lasted longer. And let's see, right here, fuel line. It is fuel hose SAE J30R7 5/16, working pressure 20 bar or 300 psi. My low pressure fuel pump doesn't go above 300 psi. And if it's rated for working pressure 300 psi, the burst rating should be much higher than that, like 1200. But it didn't last and it burst. So we're taking it out again and going back to the stock one. And I'm going to get fuel all over everything again. And I'm going to try and do this without taking out anything. Doubt it's going to work, but everything is covered in fuel in here. Just completely covered. Get this out of my way. Let's see. Let me get this connector off. It's gonna spill. Okay, that connector's off. Part of it is I'm gonna change that connector out. I don't like it. I've got better ones because this one comes apart when you try and take it off. You know what? I doubt y'all can hear me very well anyway. Hey Bama, how's it going? I'm just gonna move this over here. You can just sit right there and not be able to see anything at all. Let's see. Can I do this without it falling? No, I can't. Not really good spot. Yep, there it goes. What did I do? No, don't end the stream. Put the comments back on. Stay. The hell happened? I think I'm live. But there we go. Got the comments back. Okay. Fix that. There we go. Yeah. Tablet falling, not good. There. If that'll stay right there, we're good. Probably won't. I'll probably knock it down trying to move stuff. Lost. So I knew it was having problems. Well, what are we falling for? You're drunk. Go home, you're drunk. But I felt it like it lost fuel for a second, so it stumbled a bit, and then I noticed, I gave it gas and it fixed itself. Then I noticed the gas gauge was dropping, like visibly I could see my gas gauge dropping, and I knew something was wrong at that point. And I was heading home, so luckily I was actually able to make it home. I coasted it down the driveway. It died before I actually got it in the garage. Lack of fuel. There we go. So this little piece here keeps coming out of this one fitting. When I take it off, it stays on, and I have to work to get it off and put it back in the fitting. So I got to redo this. I'm going to replace that fitting with one of the new ones I got, which are somewhere around here. They're much nicer, if I could find them. I don't know where they are right now. I had them. I know I have them. I just don't know where. But so let's see how well this one will come off. This is one of the new fittings I'm taking off now. And Miami Vice roll tubs. What you said? Yeah. Well, these don't come off any easier like they're supposed to, but I'm just not getting the grip on it. And I got pliers for it, but I don't think I can get them in there. I got these fancy pliers here that are meant for this. The problem is I can't get them down in there. There's too much shit in my way. Well, I might be able to use them. Let's see. Nope. Useless. Because it's just being trapped by so much shit. I don't want to have to take the airbox stuff off again just to get in here. Maybe if I hold my tongue a different way, the laws of physics won't apply and I'll be able to do this, right? You know, if I could get this thing to turn a little bit more. This sucks. Can't wait to get back home. Yeah, so you can drive your car. I drove the truck today. It's not quite as big as your truck. In fact, it's so small. I'm not used to it. Oh, man. Why are you being such a bitch? See if I can get it off with this. Come on, you can do it. Ow. That did not feel good. How is that not taking it off? Jeebus. Might get a newer truck. Like the one you're driving now or your truck at home. I'm really hoping that this weekend I can start cleaning the garage up finally to get the Mustang back in here so I can get that thing running again. That would be nice. Goals. You know, am I using the right one here? This is the 5/16, right? Yeah. F-150. Yeah, I should have gotten a newer one. Yeah, regretting that now. Because it's got the bad, I mean, it's got a coyote in it, which is fine, but it's got a bad coyote in it. It's bad coyote. Bad dog. Well, that is not working. Thought it would. I was wrong. Squeeze that. Oh, can I get this plug out of my way? Okay, let's get this out of my way so I can. Let's see. Unplug that. Unplug that. Get these wires out of my way. Well, that didn't help any. I need to get this disconnected. That's one thing I like about when this car is lifted up. So I don't have to lean over as much. But it is not lifted up right now, so I'm having to lean over a lot. It's starting to hurt. Oh, there we go. I'll just hold it like that. Get these on there. Almost. I can't hold it. Fucking wires. Can't get the damn plug off. That's it. Breaking out the latest fashion accessories and headbands. I'm gonna get this. Am I trying to squeeze the wrong thing? No, it's there we go. Got that unhooked. Now, I should be able to move that a little easier. Yep, there we go. Boy, working on cars is fun, isn't it? Had it right the first time. I need 3 hands. Got it. Now, capture some of that fuel so it doesn't get all over everything. Okay, not too bad. Okay, these connectors are much nicer than the other ones, in my opinion. And when you can get to them, they work really well when you can get to them. Problem is, hard to get to them. So I'm just going to leave this one connected for now. I'll disconnect it later when I have the right hose, because I did order some better hose, some truly better hose that is definitely rated higher. It's actually a Gates hose, so I know the quality. It may even be hose that's made like right down the road from here in Red Bay. I don't know. But now we go back to this one, which is the original stock jobber. Let's see, is it that way? No, it's that way. No, that won't work. It's got to be that. Got to be that way. So, that one there. And then, did I fuck it up? No. It's nice. At least the Ford part works. Okay, fixed. It's drivable. Now I need to put a gas can in to take to the gas station with me so I can put some extra, just a little bit. I need to put a little extra of the E in so I can test it, because I don't have the ethanol sensor without that. So I'll get a little extra of my E. I'm going to put it in this little thing right here. And we'll test it tomorrow after work. And last time I tested from this gas station, but it was last year, it was up around here, just above the 80 mark. It was somewhere around 83, I think. But yeah. Now I just gotta find my gas tank. that you can? I think so. Oh, yeah. It's the only gas can I have. Oh, hold on. I'm going to move y'all. It's the only gas can I have that has one of these stupid fucking ends on it, which I'm going to look and see if I can find one more of my. Oh, crap. Did I just. The hell? Damn it. I just closed down I just opened a new tab somehow. That was not on purpose. And I did not mean to put that back on. So this is the only gas can I have that's got one of these stupid type style weird. You got to do it a certain way to make it work caps on it. So I may take it off later. But oh. This has gas in it. Shit. I need one that's got gas in it. I need one that's. I don't even know what the hell this was. I don't even remember buying this one. Not labeled. I usually label them. Maybe it's not mine. What was that? Just buzz. Was that? That must have been my tablet for some reason. Can you all hear me? I see nobody's coming up on the panel tonight, so none of the normal people are on, other than Barbecue Mike and Bama. Oh, hey, Dean. Didn't see you there. So anyway, it's got a little gas in it, so I need to get rid of that. Pretty sure it's probably 87, so I'll just put it in my wife's car, and I just lost this stupid cap on this. Damn it. Rolled under the toolbox, of course. It's probably got just enough gas in it that I can't get it out. It probably won't even come out. You gotta unlock it. So you gotta be holding this thing to actually put gas in. You gotta do that. And then it undoes every time you pull it. That is so stupid. I hate these things. Drop that stupid cap again. Most of my gas cans have been converted, so they're like this. You know, regular hose, like a little breather hole. And I don't believe, that little filter thing that's usually there is gone, so it doesn't get in the damn way. You're going to get a lot of splashback when you're filling it. What happens with those? I hate what they've done to gas cans because people are stupid. I've got to have more gas cans. They're out in the storage, though. I'll just have to try and empty this out. But oh, there's somebody. Let me see it, Sublime. Okay. I recognize that hand. Wow, when I clicked on that, the first thing it had me hovering over was banned from studio. I was like, no.
They're not banning.
Not on purpose, I wouldn't. I'm on my tablet today. It doesn't work the same as my computer and shit. It's like
I'm just glad that my Wi-Fi is on. I can actually hear people, and people can actually hear me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. None of us are normal, Dean. That's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. I'm not normal.
That's the next title for your next live stream. Only
this weekend if I run one, because this weekend I'm going to be cleaning this garage up so I can bring the Mustang in here.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Bama? Only the next title will be only non-normal people allowed.
Non-normal, yeah. So this car is done other than the fuel thing, and it's just a fuel sensor I'm trying to keep running, you know?
Yeah.
It's the bypass to the fuel sensor. So the hose that came with the fuel sensor worked fine. But the one for the output of it, where I placed it, wasn't long enough and had a different end on it, so I made my own. And I still have the one that came with it, don't I?
What's up, Dale?
But it's not long enough, or I would have used it. But you know, the whole they keep doing this. That's what the second one did too, but not quite as bad. But yeah, the rating on it was supposed to be 300 psi.
Did you ever get your was it fuel line you were looking for?
Yeah, it's fuel line. I've got some on order.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't find any local, so I had to order it. So I've got this stuff, which I'll use for other things, like it can be used for like large vacuum line or something. But I wouldn't trust this above 100 psi. I wouldn't even trust it to 100 psi, even though it's rated 300. That's the 50. I'm trying to find the original hose that came with it, but I don't remember what I did with it. It just wouldn't fit because it was too short for my setup. And, you know, that's on me because I didn't put things where it was supposed to go, probably. I got to take this other roll of hose I bought back, but I bought it by accident anyway. I didn't mean to buy it. I got that set up for return. And then I got to put this on my quick jack because it's the replacement for the one that leaks, which I will do tomorrow. I want to know what I did with that other hose because it was actually a really nice hose. That's not it.
Oh,
I got all kinds of hose in here. I'm just tons of hose.
what was the plan?
Days. I got hose on hose. I mean, this is really nice hose here, but it's not anywhere near rated. This is my PCV hose.
We got hose for hose.
Yeah.
Even the hose got hose.
And then I got this fun thing, which is just a PVC cutter, but it works for a lot of stuff. I like it. It works. Works for what I need it to do. Yeah, I can't find the original hose. It's around here somewhere. I know it is. And it's got a JIC end on one end of it instead of a quick connect because the newer versions of this pump come with a JIC connector on them, which would have been nice, but I've had this pump for years before I put it in. You know, I bought it years ago when I lived in Washington.
What?
Where I make something to install the exhaust gaskets on my Harley. Oh, nice. Fun for you. Which Harley are you working on? Let's see. Brain dead. So what you been up to today? Have a busy day again today?
Not really. No.
Really? Pretty chill
So-
day.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be even shorter because I got tomorrow's my next race day with sleds.
Yeah, how far is that from you?
Hour and a half.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me to get to a quarter-mile track, I got to drive like 2.5 hours minimum.
And actually,
That's the original hose.
that's not even the closest one to me. There's another one that's closer, but we race at this one because they're not as strict as the other one.
I get that. This is the original hose that I should have been using. It's what I ordered was the Barricade. So I ordered some of this, and this is really nice hose. It doesn't bend quite as well as the other stuff, but it's what I don't need it to bend more than like that. So, and this is I guess these aren't JIC fittings. These are 45 degree, it looks like, instead of 37 degree fittings. So they're this type. Whereas the ones my car uses are another type that I had sitting right here, and now I can't find it. There it is. This type.
Of what fitting?
Yeah, and I prefer these fittings because they're easier. The AN style. That's what they are, AN fittings. They're easier because you just turn a wrench to take them on and off. Like from the high pressure fuel pump to the fuel rail, it's an AN line on both ends. It's real easy. You tighten it up and you're done.
When you say AN, you mean like double AEN?
No, AN is an A, the letter A and the letter N.
Oh,
What up, T?
Hey, buddy, what's going on? How are you doing,
Oh, just putting
Blizzy?
the car back in the
no.
again.
I see this.
It's done. I already fixed it. I took off the lines going to the sensor again and bypassed them with the regular line, so it should run tomorrow.
Nice.
It should get me to work and back and to the store to put more fuel in it since I lost a quarter tank of fuel on the road.
How's
Some of
about
it's still probably in the bottom pan here. Hopefully it'll all come out.
about 550? What's up, Dales? How you doing today, buddy?
What's up, T?
Nails.
Hey, much to Blizzy. Got Bamo. Got Barbecue.
This is another one I have to put on.
Got Dean. All right, man. Got a little.
This is a fun little part. This is the defeater. Since I'm running Sans Cat, this has a little cat converter in it. Just a baby one for the O2 sensor. I'll get that put on probably this weekend. It's really easy to do. I can actually get to my O2 sensor easily.
You get them pretty easy, huh?
Yeah, pretty easy on this one. I'm just gonna make sure I put some sealant, some locking sealant on this so it doesn't loosen up on me.
Right on, right on.
I just gotta make sure I have the high heat stuff. I think I do. Oh.
So Blizzy's got the high heat stuff for his when he has to put pieces together to fix the 10 millimeter.
Oh, yeah.
Better be high heat.
I'm bringing the heat, baby.
Yeah. Bring it. Bring that shit back. I'll tell you what, it's been a long, hot day down up in here.
Dude, today was one of those days that was about as perfect as it gets. High in the middle 70s, partly sunny, so not too sunny. Just perfect.
Nice. Yeah, it's just humid as
Now
shit.
that I have one of these in my hand, I can actually squeeze it hard enough. When I reach it down in there, I couldn't squeeze it hard enough to loosen it. But these are the newer ones. These are a much better one than the other ones I had. You pay a little bit more for them, and they're still made in China, no matter what. Doesn't matter which ones you buy, the good ones or the bad ones, and most of them are all made in China.
China.
Can't get away from it these days.
Oh yeah, I know. We just need to start manufacturing in America again. I mean, we're already paying American-made prices, so why not?
Exactly. Let's bring it back to the United States of America.
America.
You know what one of these is, right, Sublime?
Hold on. Let me go to this.
Yeah, I'll go full screen.
No, don't do that. I already had you zoomed in. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
You have no idea what the fuck that is?
No.
Crow's foot.
No, this is not quite a crow's foot. This one's a different style. It's sort of like a crow's foot. It's made for doing the O2 sensors.
Oh yeah.
Except this won't need it because this one you put in, you get it to the angle you want, and then you tighten it down.
Copy that.
The
Get it
O2
to
sensor in here, and I'll need it to tighten the O2 sensor into this. This I need to tighten in as well.
You gotta go make some copies.
Got to make some copies.
Some copies.
Man, I'll tell you boys what I heard today, and it's the sound of freedom. This F-22
nice.
went on a high G turn and let it rip coming out of it.
That's my crow's feet.
An F-22 fighter jet you're talking about?
Yeah, F-22 Raptor. He went into a high speed, high G turn, and then just let it go. One of the individuals I was working with today, he also works on the aircraft, and he said, "Nah, that's a lot of delamination shit going on there, Ted. You wouldn't believe it, buddy."
ASO in the house. How's it going, Auto Salvage?
Salvage
stuff. Auto Savage. Just messing around. Auto Salvage. Good to see you in here tonight. Thank you for stopping by. The live.
The dead. It's a pretty
Everybody,
dead live.
everybody, just stay cool, sit back, and listen to the funky sounds that we're throwing down. We're here tonight with Pink's Garage, watching, showing us how he gets down, fixing the car. That's how we do it. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing to it but to do it.
Hopefully it's done it and it'll work because I don't have my key on me to start it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna take a chance. This is 87. I'm gonna pour it into this right here because this is my lawnmower gas can. Can't be putting none of that fancy stuff in the lawnmower. It might get uppity.
oh yeah.
We're gonna do it without this.
I'll tell you what I do. You know, I guess maybe because I'm living near a beach area and there's a lot of boating, a lot of non-ethanol sold gas down here.
Oh yeah, but I'm just doing nothing but making a mess. Pouring gas right on the floor.
Oh. You have to put one of them funnels in the filler neck.
I should have. That's what I should have done.
Shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I hate these gas cans. They're such a pain in the ass to use.
Oh, these new ones with all this shit on there for vapor and all that. I ain't got time for all that.
That's why I usually take the things off and replace them with the Easy Fill ones you buy online.
Yeah.
But I didn't have another one to do this can when I bought it, I guess, or I just didn't have time to do it. But I also have to get this little filter thing out of it. The little filter they put in the neck kind of causes problems too with splashback.
Oh.
And that may be why I didn't do it. And it's been sitting in the corner of the garage for so long because it was an emergency can I bought. And couldn't get it out.
Sure enough. Well, I'm glad to see you got a fire extinguisher on the wall, sir. That's a good safe bet.
I got.
Wait, is that fire extinguisher up to code? Is it up to date?
It is.
When's the last time you had to recharge, sir?
When it was new, about a year ago.
It might be out of spec already.
Right in the green, so it doesn't matter. It's in the green.
What
Don't
are
put
you?
down a tag with a date.
I don't have a tag with a date. I'm not a business.
Oh, that means you're freaking not valid at all. Just throw it in the garbage.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it works fine for a home. It's yeah, no date. Because this is, if I were a business, yes, I'd have to do that, and I'd do it. It's easy enough to do, and it's free.
But wait a second. Didn't you make your channel an LLC?
But my house is also my house.
Yeah, but right now you are on YouTube live stream, which means technically you're working.
Technically, I am,
So,
but this is not a business.
well, you
My
made
business, you have to understand, my business is for media. It's doesn't sell anything and has never made a damn dime.
well. I guess you can still be a business and not make any money. Look at NASCAR.
I could go get these certified.
Look at the government.
Yeah.
I'm lazy and I'm just going to leave them. I'll tell you that right now. I'm lazy because I'd have to grab all of them, and I've got about 7 or 8 of them in here, in the house. So I got 3 in the garage that I can see right now. Got 1 over there, 1 there, and 1 there.
Yeah.
And none of them have tags on them because I'm too lazy to take them to the place where we get them done at work, which does them for free.
Yeah. That's like Sublime's garage. He's got Billy Bong Thornton in one corner, Wesley Pipes in another.
I'm not quite that fancy.
Don't forget big rolled up Jay-Z.
Big rolled up easy.
Easy skeezy.
Yeah.
Man,
This has got to be one of the worst one of these filters I've ever seen. It's cloth like.
oh yeah. So
There
that
it
can
is.
be a pain in the ass.
It's out. It's gone.
What time do you have to get up for work these days, T?
I got to get up and I got to roll I got to be out of here at 4:10. So I could be a roll call and muster, and then normally out on patrol or my post about 5:45.
Yeah.
Then I go to 6 o'clock.
Oh, I had a bad.
Yeah. I tell you what though, hey Pinks, I met my first brigadier general yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, very nice guy.
Isn't that a 1-star?
Yeah, he's a 1-star, and I was like, it just said, his, and I started talking to him, and he was just like, hey, you know what, man, and he was going back and forth, cutting it up a little bit with me, being very jovial, and
Yeah.
then this major came through, and he's like, you know what? He goes, I love your positive attitude and your outlook on life and the way I could see how you could talk to people and make things better for their day. So great job there, man. Keep it up.
Later, yeah.
Later, Outlaw.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I've been meeting a lot of different individuals and some really cool people and people up in high positions and places, and it's nice. They give me good. I've gotten some really good compliments, and I'm just thankful to God that I got the job down here and everything's working out well.
You meet somebody in a high place every night on here.
No, it's funny that you say that, Pink, because I was just thinking the exact opposite. The song that would most appropriate our live stream is I've Got Friends in Low Places.
By
Yeah.
high, I meant the other type of high.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then, yeah, you're spot on.
Yeah.
I was speaking mostly of certain people on here that aren't me.
I don't know who you'd be talking about. T,
I'm
Ain't
usually
me.
drunk.
T be playing with that Jay-Z.
And Jay-Z R32 motor, whatever they call them things.
Oh, RJ or two Jay-Z?
Yeah.
2 Jay-Z. Okay. Oh my God, this thing leaks like a sieve.
Ugh.
I tried to do it the right way and it still leaks.
At least like Sublime's bunghole.
I was going to throw someone's sister into it, but I'll honor that and not go there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where is Salty Dog at?
Let's see if I can
Probably.
find it. I have another one of these, and I think it's the right size for that one because this one won't fit it. So the other one should, unless that one's some non-standard size. It probably is. Fucking cheap ass gas can. Who's that? That's a Briggs and Stratton labeled gas can made in China.
So is that one of those gas cans that's got like a hook on the almost by the end of the nozzle, and you have to push it down to activate it?
Right there, hook.
Oh, dude, those are the
Not only that, you have to turn this green thing to
Yeah.
let it.
Yeah, those things are. Whoever designed that does not deserve the judge. Shouldn't have been paid for it.
Whoever
That's
designed this needs to burn in hell. Why gas from this can pours out all over him.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Let's see if I think I might know where the other one might be.
Pinks is over there suffering, trying to get a gas can open and to work, while China's dumping thousands of gallons of contaminated waste and into the ozone layer and atmosphere right now.
I only need a gas can so I can test the E content. Since I can't get that sensor working right now. Nope, it's not where I thought it was. Yep, that was hard to get to, and I hurt myself, son of a bitch.
Easy now, cowboy.
Easy now. Well, I got a cut on my pinky from where I tried to slice it open the other day. And every time I think it's healed, I take the Band-Aid off, and then it touches something, it rips right back open.
You get a little owie.
Probably should have had like a stitch or two or some of that glue put on it.
Yeah. You get a little butterfly stitch, Pinks. Butterfly stitch Band-Aid.
Oh, yeah, it's no matter what, nothing likes to stay on my finger.
Except
I wash my hands way too many times a day. That's the problem. I constantly wash my hands.
Only thing that likes to stick on your finger is a booger and some stank on you.
So,
Wow.
What you
Okay.
talking about?
When I came home with this, it leaked so much fuel out in here, the smell permeated the house so bad. I had
Damn.
to push the car out.
Yeah. Get the house aired out.
Yeah, I think so. But I had to push the car out, and then I had to put oil. I used some of my cat litter on what was still left on the floor, and then the rest of it drained out into the driveway. Hopefully, and it rained a little bit. That might have helped.
The rest of it, you used the appropriate measures and with standards of waste to absorb that
Sure.
material
Yeah,
and
that's what I
dispose of it
did.
properly.
It's exactly what I did. Exactly what
Yes,
you said.
exactly. I know you would because you're a man that's a very conscientious man, and if you see a tree, you'll hug it.
I think I sent to the hazardous waste to dump. I really do. Now, I don't know where it is here, and my buckets and shit are getting full, so I don't know where to
Yeah.
take it here. I know where to take oil. That I'm good at. I take it to O'Reilly's or AutoZone. But all the other crap I have, like my like brake fluid and antifreeze and shit like that. I just got buckets of it.
Yeah. There used to be, like at the dump up in Maryland, my buddy Jerry worked there.
That's
Real,
what I used to have too in Tacoma at the dump. But
yeah,
here
real cool dude. Used to have a recycling deal like that.
they don't have that here.
Yeah.
Not at this dump here.
It'd be like, what you got? I'm like, I got this. Oh, you mean you got that? That goes in that tank over there.
Yeah. I know the one in I went to one that was like that, had multiple different tanks for different stuff.
Yeah.
And but in Tacoma it was, and it was just hazardous waste. Tell them kind of what it is, or it's a mix of stuff, and they take it, and it was free. But here they use. I'm pretty sure that the place where I dump off, which is now just a transfer station, they dump it into trucks and they just pull the trucks away to the actual dump now,
Right.
the new dump, and they don't have the hazmat or hazwave. They don't have it hardly set up at all.
No kidding.
And it was nice when I did it though, because they're just like, yeah, you just go up there and dump your stuff. You're just and then charge me shit for it. So
Yeah, old paint and stuff like that. Yep.
yeah.
Well, Sublime's hazardous waste dump is his hallway bathroom when he gets home in the evening.
If I've got the
hey, don't confuse that. That's my popcorn trail, bro. So I make it back to where I was sitting.
Oh
popcorn
shit!
trail.
Oh man, this Portillo's is killing me, man. Shit, Holmes.
Uh-huh.
Gotta go.
I got a new surface cleaner. It's pretty cool. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna try and do it this weekend, but I was gonna do it today, but my wife is gone and I didn't want to have to deal with the dogs. Now I can look down on you.
Yeah, I've seen those before. They look really interesting. It's nice to scrub concrete and everything like that.
Yeah, I'll use the wand with the soap in it to spray some soap down on the concrete that's made to clean it.
Yeah.
My back patio is horrible.
Sublime goes out there with a broom and just pees and then put some dish liquid on there and then tries to scrub it off with a household broom.
And I also think I figured out how to put these on. It may
Cheap
not be the
ass.
right way, but it's going to be the way I do it.
Cheap ass Sublime.
I even asked, I messaged the tech support at Fortunato and said, I told them exactly what car I had and how to do it. And they're like, well, do you have pictures of the perch? I'm like, my God, you people make this shit and you don't know how to do it to each car you sell it for? You should have an instruction booklet. You sell a set just for my car. You should have instructions for it. You should have a video for it. You don't even have that.
We don't have instruction. You figure out.
Yeah. I like instructions sometimes.
Yeah, every now and then
Like,
they work well.
And tell me, does that not look like it's meant to be bolted in somewhere? It's the the perch or the adjuster mount. Doesn't it look like it should be bolted to something? Well, where it goes is a big hole about that big, which is almost big enough for this to go through. I did find these that I had, big washers. I could bolt it in,
Right.
but I'm not sure it's supposed to be bolted in. It may need to be able to move, because of the angles. So
Yeah.
the angle of the dangle.
That's how you get it in to
So
fit
that would
in.
be the whole setup, and that is shorter than the stock spring. So
Oh, okay.
that's like an inch shorter, and I can move it up. This, it's adjustable. I don't want it to drop that much.
Right.
I'm not looking for a heavy drop. At most, I'd want maximum in the front an inch, because I already have enough trouble getting across curbs and getting out of driveways around here because they've got such hard dips. Something that I didn't have to deal with in Washington. And this thing's already scraped up bad enough as it is. My God. I don't know how much more it could take. Since I ain't showing nothing now, I'm just going to turn that off.
Sleep like 4.
What's that?
I was asking T how many hours of sleep he's used to operating on.
I'm getting about 7 hours a day at least. I got to get that because just the being back out and then this heat and everything else, I feel a lot more drained. So I'm trying to make sure I'm getting proper sleep.
Well, if you go to bed now, you're only getting 6 hours at the most.
Yeah. Well, I'm off. I'm off this weekend. I work.
Wow.
My schedule is like this. Now I'll work. So I'm off. Let's make it easy. So next week I work Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday. Then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The following week I'm off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Cool.
So I'm only working I'm working 7 days a week out of 14. So I'm only working 14 days a month.
Not a bad gig right there.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, a little longer. And sometimes I'll get relieved a little bit earlier depending on what I'm working. If I'm working with patrol or if I'm working an area. And they'll usually cut you, but you're supposed to stick around. What I'll do is I'll just go in the gym and lift weights for a while, jump on, check email, and get stuff done, and then cut out. So it's all good in the hood.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I haven't got freaking 2 nights ago. I got 2 hours of sleep. Last night, I think I got 5 hours of sleep.
I had about 5 last night.
Oh,
I'm well rested.
I almost started dozing off there for a second about 2 minutes ago.
Wow. Weak.
It's the couch, dude. I'm telling you right now, this couch will put you to sleep.
If I was on my couch, I'd be going to sleep too. I'm not on my
Yeah.
couch though. So, and I got the smell of gasoline in my face, so it's kind of.
That'll keep you awake.
Hell
or
yeah,
get
you
you
high,
high,
penny high.
or just kill your brain cells.
We'll have to ask the professional. How many, if you huff gas for 10 minutes, how many brain cells will you lose, Mr. Owl?
0.3.
My man. My man's a blizzy. The one they call Silverback has asked about all y'all. He said, how's everybody doing? And I said, I'm doing good.
I'm glad
He's
you
got
heard from him. I mean, he's alive.
Yeah, he's got another grandbaby on the way. I think this week is actually. He'll have another grandbaby, and he's just getting through some stuff with the family things. I believe I told Joe he lost his mom back in February,
That sucks.
so he's been dealing with that. He's been dealing with stuff with the family and his
How old
other
is
brother and
Silverback?
sister. So the Silver's 55.
Oh shit, he's old.
He lost his mom in February?
Yeah, he's double nickels, huh?
You say he lost his mom in February?
Yes, sir, he did.
Oh, well.
My mom. I think my mom's been gone for 12 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, my dad's been gone 11. My granddad's been gone for 4. And my grandma's been gone for 17.
I think I was 40 when she passed, so that'd be 13 years ago.
Wow.
She died young. She was in her early to mid 60s. I can't even remember now. My brain is horrible with that.
That gasoline got you, Panks.
Oh no, it's just normally my brain is horrible with remembering shit.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad had,
Part two.
my
I
dad
know
had
her
turned
birthday
65.
would have just been a couple. Actually, her birthday's coming up.
No kidding.
Yeah, hers and my sister's.
Wow. Yeah, my dad died 3 months after 3 months after his 65th birthday.
Oh yeah, my sister's birthday's next Thursday. My mom's birthday would have been the Wednesday after that, the 31st.
Right on.
And yeah, my sister's gonna be old this year. She's already old.
Yeah.
She's getting closer to 60 than I am because she's my oldest sister.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah, really.
I left my damn lighter on the counter.
I had this one young air. I call her air. They think I'm funny by it because in the Air Force they go by airmen, and
Yeah.
I call her air woman, and she's like, she laughed at it, but she's like, well, how old are you? Like maybe 37, maybe 42. I'm like, shoot, I'm 54. She goes, damn, you look good for 54. I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah. I was like, olive olay, it's my secret. She's like, what's that? I'm like, it's something that old people use to keep their skin from getting wrinkly.
My mom died a month after her birthday to the day, 31st of August.
Yeah. My dad was 3 months after his Panks. He was February 5th was his birthday, and May 5th he passed. Cinco de Mayo.
That's sad.
Cinco de Mayo's have never been the same for me after that.
They've never really been much for me anyway since I got out of the Army. Back then we used to do, something, especially when I was in the infantry.
Yeah, I remember. I was
My problem is I didn't put the year down when I put it in my calendar. So I don't know what year that happened.
I remember I've been out west for Cinco de Mayo and down in Texas, and goodness gracious, is it a bash. I mean, they got parking lot parties full of people.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it was when I went to go see Gary this past weekend. I miss you. Dude.
Fun. That looked like fun. I wish I
That
could have.
parking lot was so filled with cars. I mean, we probably could have parked in there, but Gary's like, dude, it was so tight. There were so many kids walking around. He's like, no, I'm not putting my car in this parking lot with this many freaking punks walking around. All it takes is one retard to freaking rub up against your car, scratch your car, key your car.
Yeah.
Okay. We went to an Arby's where we just.
We want to kill them.
Yeah.
Yep. I feel you.
So we went and posted up at an Arby's parking lot where we had plenty of elbow room.
Yeah,
That's
elbow room.
nice.
2 for $7 roast beef sandwiches, man. Yeah.
Remember when they were for $5
Yes, I do. Actually, put more meat on them.
Yeah.
Because now the regular roast beef is so small, it's not worth it.
Now they're 2 and $5. When they had
hell yeah, them damn curly fries are banging though.
Oh, dude, when they're fresh, they're the best. Pretty much.
If you get the right place and they're doing the gyros and they do the good gyros, those are good. But not every place does them well.
Okay, hold on a second here, thanks. Yeah. Going to Arby's for a gyro is like going to. Hold on. It's like going to the bulb. No, that's not a good analogy.
Look at where I live, and I've never had them since I've been here.
Don't you have mom and pop places that have good gyros down there?
No, there's none of that around here.
Dude, we got killer gyros.
I have Italian, Mexican, and Chinese. There's that one sort of Japanese place.
Yeah.
But that is it. That is and there was one Mediterranean place and it was okay. And I love Mediterranean food, and so I was hoping it was going to be good, but it was overpriced and under, it just wasn't as good as I'm used to.
What's the name of that Japanese place? Kung Fu Panda?
Umi's. Kung Fu Panda is Chinese.
I know, I'm joking.
and I don't even. Well, there's one of those in Florence, I think. But I
Yeah.
don't. If I want anything, I got to drive all the way to Florence to get it. Anything different, and different meaning like they have Chipotle there, stuff like that. They don't have that in Muscle Shoals or Tuscumbia.
Yeah.
You can get pizza, you can get Italian food, and the Italian food is depends on the day and which one you go to. Now there's a new Italian restaurant that I'm hoping we're going to go try this weekend, my wife and I, that everybody said was great when it first opened, but it's been open for a couple months now, so I'm going to see. Still does great business though. It's still packed most of the time.
What's the town you live in, Pinks?
Tuscumbia.
Tuscumbia, that's right.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, Gary and Kim are going to enjoy Portillo's for the first time.
Oh, their Portillo's open finally.
Yeah. Yep.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I hope the people learned correctly, because if they didn't, it's like going to any good sandwich place, and if they have a new person working there that's not quite as good, and you get their sandwich and it's just not the same.
Yeah, we usually do everything's good.
Yeah.
It's,
Trained right.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that Portillo's, they opened that one over in Fort Worth, man. I thought it was good. I was like, wow, this is cool shit.
Portillo's is good. I've been to one time.
Oh God, it's like I have so many near me. It's like I'm
You're spoiled.
borderline. Yeah, dude, I'm spoiled. Spoiled on having a lot of good food around me.
There's a place up in Huntsville that I used to go with my sister when I visited. It's called the Diner, the City Diner, and that place they serve like seafood stuff, Italian stuff, Mediterranean. It's like so many different types of food, and it's all fucking good. And then they have these cakes and pies to die for.
Yeah,
really good place, and it's not super expensive, for what it is. I wouldn't go there to get a steak or anything, but they do the other stuff pretty good.
Yeah.
And then you've got, I could get pho in Huntsville. I was supposed to live somewhere close to Huntsville. That was the whole plan when I moved here. Originally, over that side of the mountain,
1 out of 10, rate that pho.
I haven't been to the pho in Huntsville, but I want to go back to the one that was 5 minutes from my house.
What the pho are you waiting for?
Because it's in Huntsville. It's over an hour away.
Oh, I just wanted to say it.
I'll tell you what, we got a lot of good restaurants down here. I went to this place called Castaway Inn, had some mahi-mahi with a cream sherry with shrimp and mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes.
The Castaway?
Yeah, I think it was called the Castaway Inn.
I think my wife was there when she was there last time.
Yeah, that place was good. And there's just a lot of good places to eat. I found a really good place to eat sushi. The guy, they roll it right there for you.
Okay. When I come down, we're going there.
You got it, brother. All you can eat too, bud.
I'll be down there sometime within the next year.
Hell yeah.
I just have to make a plan for it and come on down when you got time off.
Yeah, I got a room. Like I said, I got a spare bedroom and bathroom. So you're all set. All you got to do is plant your ass down here.
Unfortunately, RJ followed in my footsteps with one thing on his car today.
Oh God, the window.
Yep.
That happened to me. So, especially when I lived in Washington, my God, it was I can't believe I haven't had it happen more here when I'm behind dump trucks all the time coming out of the quarry.
Oh,
but they're almost always covered.
Yeah.
90% of the time they've got their covers on like they're supposed to.
What's worse, when it hit his was coming the other direction.
Yeah, it's a rock on the road is what's usually it's one that's already on the road that another car hits and throws it up into you. Those are the worst.
Yeah, it was
they actually hit harder.
Phoenix, we had a lot of shit. There was an extra insurance that people would carry.
I heard
I used to have that extra insurance on my cars too.
Yeah.
Because of Washington, how bad it was. I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
See,
Free to get windows replaced. So
with my insurance company, as long as I have the roadside protection plan, if a windshield gets cracked, it's replaced for free.
Nice for you. I don't have that with mine, but I only pay about $300 a month for the 4 cars.
That ain't bad. I'll tell you right now. I don't know what's
only
happening.
One of them has full coverage, or no, only 2 of them have full coverage. The F-150 and the Edge. Those are the only ones with full coverage.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to car insurance these days. I'm getting charged more now at 54 years old for a pickup truck than I was at 18 for a 5 liter. No, 20 years old for a 5 liter Mustang.
That is crazy, isn't it?
It's retarded. And they're like, oh, because of the cost of parts and labor. But these
Well,
guys are not building fucking rockets. Why are
you
they
know
getting
what?
paid 200 an hour?
You know what the one thing that drove car insurance up the most is recently? Electric cars.
Really?
Yep. And because of them, you're paying for it.
That's just like homeowners insurance. All these houses sliding off the fucking mountains in California because they're so stupid and ignorant to build irrigation to plumb the water that does come down into a catchment system so they got water in summertime. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're paying for that too. And
Yeah, we
and I
pay.
love how they're using drones and shit and canceling people's homeowners insurance because they got too much stuff in their backyard or something.
Oh, wow.
Where their roof wasn't good enough because the satellite image said so.
Yeah.
I'm like,
In
no.
Maryland, they charged a rain tax for a number of years. The square footage of your roof, you got it taxed on it. So it was supposed to go for the Chesapeake Bay Restoration Foundation.
Oh my
But
God.
it probably went into somebody's pocket for a big fucking crab feast.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I was at that crab boil. It was awesome too. Beer was flowing, drinks were
Dude.
free, thanks,
Oh,
rain tax.
it was crazy. Rain tax. All right, go fuck
So
yourself.
I guess at the end of the month, there's a possibility on the 29th I may end up going to Arkansas for a week.
Going to Arkansas?
Maybe. I'll talk to my boss tomorrow. It'll be a work thing.
Where, Little Rock?
In Camden.
Uh,
I don't even know where it is. I just know that's where the site is, and it's one of the Aerojet sites. So
yeah.
just gonna go do a little bit of the recon stuff you got to do when you're gonna be putting in a system and you need to see things. That on site looking at things really helps, especially when you're doing the electrical drawings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very pertinent because you can see where the real layout is, where you've already may have, if there's existing electrical, if there's existing plumbing or
Maybe that was
HVAC.
I swear he said the 29th of it. Oh, I'm in the wrong year. I'm like, that's the wrong day. I still had my calendar back in like 2022.
Man, you got to stop getting on that hoof and gas, bro.
My calendar, I just didn't leave it. If I had left the calendar and gone back into it, it would
Yeah.
have gone to the right day. But
Yes, sir.
So the 29th is Monday. Yeah. My wedding anniversary is on Saturday. What's that? 5 years now?
Nice.
I think. 19 to 24. That's 5, right? I know the year I got married. It's just doing the math is the. Yeah, it's 5 years. It's 5-year wedding anniversary. Okay, cool.
Easy, man. Easy.
I'm surprised she stayed this long. I really wish we could be at the place we were at for our wedding this weekend, which is the Mary Hill Loop, which I think this is the weekend they're doing it too. But it's supposed to be super hot there as well. But that was always a fun trip. You rent the road for the weekend, and it's a hill climb, and you're the only one. Nobody's coming down, and you just tear it up.
No shit.
Up it as fast as you can go within your limits. I do have one video that's on my channel of me doing one of my last runs there in the Mustang. Set up for that, and I get to one corner and I had to almost stop because I did stop. I almost went off the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's a hill. It's a hill with nothing to stop you from falling.
Oh, yeah. I've been on.
It's sloped and all. I probably wouldn't have rolled down and died or anything, but it would have killed my car.
Yeah. I've been on trails like that before, out through West Virginia and all that. The Hatfield McCoy trails on a dirt bike where like it would suck because there was a couple guys. I've seen a couple dudes, 4-wheelers at the bottom of 300 foot, and they're grabbing tree branches to stop them from falling all the way down. And
my dad almost
motorcycles.
got on a 4-wheeler in the same thing. He went off the side. He went off the side of the hill, and a tree saved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt pretty bad. And I think that may have been in West Virginia. May have been in California still, but I'm pretty sure he had moved. Might have been in West Virginia at the time or Alabama. Oh no, it was in Alabama. That's where it was.
West by God, Virginia.
That is where my entire family is from. My parents, both my parents came from there.
Yeah.
Their parents were from there, and I think their parents were from there.
I dated a girl from West Virginia, Pinks, and I liked the way she said my name. So I told her I was half deaf in my right ear, and she'd be like, Ted, Ted, Ted.
You know
I
what
just
though?
love hearing her say
You
my
can't.
name.
You couldn't marry her because she's not your cousin or your sister.
Yeah. Well, you know how you can tell if a West Virginia girl is a virgin if she can run faster than her brother.
Yeah. Doesn't mean she could always run faster than him.
That's true. Oh man.
I did the first couple years that I can remember of my life in West Virginia. I don't remember. I literally really don't remember the years that my parents were still together.
Yeah.
I was young. I was under 3.
What's crazy is West Virginia is very very beautiful. There's just very limited places to really work. But it would be a great place to go build a home in the hills and just live.
Hey, Dells, 35 years is awesome. Good for you. If I were still married to my first wife, we'd be hitting 30 years next year. Thank
Wow.
God we're not together. That would have been
30
30 miserable fucking years.
35 years, that's an accomplishment these days. Good job, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I should never have married my first wife. That was a bad call on my point. I was young, dumb, and stupid. Just shouldn't have done it. But I wanted the I was early. I wanted the family life. I wanted all of it, and I wanted it too soon, and I didn't wait for the right person.
Yeah.
But like they say, God has a plan for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Some of them just have to be worse than others.
Well, sometimes you gotta go through fire.
So I was in North Texas one time when I moved here, and I got stuck there in a snowstorm.
We're at Amarillo.
Amarillo. 3 days stuck in Amarillo at a Motel 6, but luckily freshly remodeled, and I had 2 dogs and 2 cats with me. And a big ass trailer full of bunches of the stuff you see in my garage.
Yeah.
And this little car here next to me was on another trailer being pulled by Carolyn.
Huh.
Her Toyota.
That's a really interesting area up there. There's some really beautiful land up there in that North Texas.
I wish it hadn't been a snowstorm. I would have loved the area. The area is usually beautiful.
It really is.
I actually like the northern part of Texas. I like certain parts of Texas. I just try and stay away from like Dallas.
Dallas is very rough.
It's just a city. It's just like Houston too for me. It's a city. I don't like big cities.
It's just too congested, too overpopulated.
No, and that's the other thing is one of my favorite places got ruined in the last few years, and that was Austin. I used to love Austin and El Paso.
Austin's getting, from what I understand, a little bit better.
Oh, you mean the Californians are leaving?
It's getting better down there for everybody. They're not putting up with the bullshit.
Well, good.
Because when I lived down there, if you seen a car with a California plate on it, you knew to get out of the way because you're about to get cut off or hit.
Yeah, no shit.
They drove like assholes.
They do in California too.
Yep, they brought it there.
I've lived in California. I lived in the Bay Area for a while. In fact, I was driving my motorcycle at the time, and somebody hit me and kept going.
But I do love Central Texas. Central Texas is beautiful. You know, you get down towards San Antonio, New Brunsfield, San Marcos.
San Antonio is a fun place.
It's
But
nice.
Austin used to be a place I used to go and hang out at a couple of bars.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was young then, so and we'd take trips down there.
Man, you go down to South Congress. You know, 6th Street is cool, but it's gotten so. It's
Yeah,
gotten
I've heard of the
so.
Texas Motorplex.
Yeah, Texas Motorplex is huge. I used to live right down the road from that in Fort
I've
Worth.
never been to it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
And I've seen it. I've seen it on TV and on YouTube.
Yeah, that's where they got NASCAR and everything else. I used to live. I was probably 15 minutes down the road from that, off of
Motorplex
35.
is a nice place. It's a pretty. Didn't they just have that big LS Fest there? Is that where they did LS Fest this year? Or not LS
Probably.
Fest? It's a different. It's not LS. I don't think it was LS Fest. Well, no, it had to be because it was all Chevys running there.
Yeah.
You're about 5 minutes from the motor. Oh, nice. Nice.
Yep.
I wish. I have 2 cars that would love it there.
Where's he? Where are you at up there? You north, south?
Texas Motorplex, is that what COTA is?
Is that what?
COTA, Circuit of the Americas?
No, that's down in Tech. That's down there in Austin.
That's
Oh, okay.
Circuit of America's in Del Valley.
yeah. I want to go there too. I want to take this little blue car behind me to the Circuit of Americas. I would love to.
Bro,
run that track.
I used to ride by that place every day.
My problem is I do know that if I want to drive on any of the tracks around me, I have to get this wastegate dumped into my exhaust because it's too loud. I'd blow the sensor. If it went off while I was going by one of their microphones, it'd kick me off the track. They got decibel limits at Atlanta. They got them at in Kentucky at the track right there at the Corvette Museum. They've got them at Barber. Everybody's got like sound limits at the tracks now, which is just unheard of to me. It just so stupid. It's a fucking track that's been there forever. You moved in near it, that's your problem. Like people that move in close to an airport and complain about the planes flying over, and I'm like, you're a dumbass, aren't you?
Well, that's like they had built. There's a motocross track out in West Virginia, down in Hedgefield, West Virginia, and it had a big motocross track and then a big enduro trail that ran around the whole property. People built these big ass community houses back in there,
Yeah.
and they bitched.
Oh, of course.
They're like, sorry, we were here first.
I put a video up earlier today, and hey, what's up, Cooler? And YouTube didn't show it to anybody. I'm looking at it. It didn't get shown. It's a short. It didn't get shown in anybody's feeds, and it's only got 6 views after a day.
So,
I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna delete it and re-upload it later.
We put it up there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let me make sure I haven't deleted it off my phone so I can do that. I may have deleted that one. Nope, still got it. So we will just get rid of this one. Edit. No, that's not what I have to do. Not edit. Delete. Delete. Bye-bye. Can't handle one that only gets 6 views in 12 hours. That's crazy. And it was a beautiful car, too. It was a nice old Chevy Nova SS.
Oh. What year?
Oh, why you have to ask me that? I just deleted the video and I don't remember. It was a 67.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like those models.
And that reddish orange color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm doing okay. Cooler, how you doing?
What they call it? Hugger orange?
I don't remember. But right now, the newest one I put up is a 1960 two-door Chevy Bel Air. In that light blue, that baby blue with the blue interior. Oh, it's so nice. Such a beautiful car.
Hey, we got one of the airmen. They come in. Dude's got a 1984 Cadillac. Big old plush pillow seats in it. I mean, this thing is pimp status to the max.
Pimp. Did you say you have this weekend off?
Yeah.
You should get up here and help me clean my damn garage. I
I'm
need
heading,
some labor.
Yeah, I'm heading up to
I'm just
Tennessee next week.
Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going to Bear for 3 days, 4 days.
Where?
Tennessee, to a friend's house
No, I
up
mean,
there in
what area?
Lawrenceburg.
Lawrence. Oh, that's right up the road from here.
Yeah,
That is not far at all.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
I
It
might have
really
to.
is. Let's see. Lawrenceburg is I gotta look it up. I can't spell.
I know where the hell you're at. That's why it sounds so familiar. Because I've ridden down through Toloma to
It's an
get to
hour away from here. Tuscumbia is an hour away from here.
to RJ's house.
You would go by Tuscumbia. You wouldn't really go through it.
Yeah, I know where you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
RJ's like 40 minutes from here,
Yeah.
or not even. Well, it depends on traffic. At this time of night, he's a lot. It's a lot quicker to get there.
A lot quicker. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember his address, so I can't remember how to get to his house because it's been a while since I've been there, and my brain don't remember shit. It's probably in my GPS though, somewhere. If I looked hard enough. I usually save addresses, but I didn't save his apparently.
Huh.
All right, so
So.
So a needle pulling thread. Sorry. I watched Sound of Music all the time. It's like, so we didn't get to watch TV a lot when I was a kid, but when certain things came on TV, we watched them. And Sound of Music was one of them because my stepdad, he'd let us watch that. It was, golf was on all the time, football was on. So I got to watch football and I got to watch golf. I hated golf. I hated watching golf. And I got to watch the news. But we were one of those things where we had to have the TV off early enough that when he came home, it wasn't warm. It was cold, so he wouldn't know we were watching TV. Because it was outlaw. We weren't supposed to be watching TV. That laxed off a little bit as we got older. This was when we were little kids, and I kind of understood it because I needed to get my homework done and do other things. But we'd watch TV up to a certain point. We knew we could turn it off and it'd cool off in time, and we had to make sure the antenna was turned back to where it was supposed to be for his channel for the news. Because when he'd come home, we'd watch news, and on the weekends he'd watch. If he wasn't playing golf, he was fucking watching it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fine. And I can watch golf now, but I couldn't when I was a kid. It was too boring.
Yeah.
Now, if I was playing golf, different story. I was fine with playing. We watched college ball, we watched basketball, we watched football, we watched, baseball, whatever season it was. That would be on the weekends.
Later, Dale. Have a good night, man.
Good night, Dale. Have a nice night, young fella.
But like regular TV, in his opinion, wasn't good for the brain, and back then it was a lot better than it is now. But I'd get home from school and I'd watch cartoons, or I'd watch MASH, or just the old classics, Archie Bunker, shit like that.
Oh man, good old Archie Bunker.
Oh yeah.
How unpolitically correct is that shit now?
So unpolitically correct.
Oh my gosh.
I love
people
it.
weren't a bunch of sensitive
No, it was funny, and people knew it was meant to be funny.
It wasn't derogatory, but now that people labeled the shit derogatory,
it was so funny. I found it funny that the guy, I cannot think of his name. The guy who played Archie Bunker. The next show he did in the heat of the night, and he was married to a black woman. So threw me off at first because I was a kid back then. It was like he hated black people. Oh,
exactly.
Wait, that's the character, not the actor.
That's just the persona that he had.
Yeah.
And
he didn't hate him. He just was a dick to everybody who wasn't him.
It wasn't.
It was equal opportunity hate. And it wasn't even hate. Because it was Carol O'Connor. Thank you, Mayor.
It was like ridicule and just coming down,
Yeah, good old meathead, who ended up being a director, and a pretty good one. So,
yes, sir.
Grab me another beer.
Grab you another chili pot pow. Ford discount offer 0%
I didn't have much for
financing.
dinner tonight. I think I had cereal for dinner.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, I had a leftover hamburger from the other night, and then I put some waffle fries in, and then I picked a chicken and made me a chicken burger.
Well, I had the brats in the fridge to cook, and I had them the other night. I didn't want to cook them again, so I didn't
Yeah,
want to cook brats again. So I decided just to have some Raisin Bran because it was there. I love Raisin Bran.
there you go. What's up, dirty dauber?
What up,
Not
son?
much. What's up, y'all? What y'all fellas doing? Pink, how long you been live?
You old
How long
peckerhead.
have I been live?
Hour
Yeah.
20. Tells you right up there in the corner.
Since I didn't even get a notification for it. Hell, I didn't even know you went live.
It was kind of one of those impromptu things. I just decided to go live while I was working on my car earlier, and I'm not working on it anymore. I'm just
Working
sitting
on a
in-
beer instead.
Just
I got
sitting in the
something
garage.
new. I got a new tool I'm going to do a review on when I open it up and play with it.
There you go.
I'm going to show
What's
you.
everybody
I'm going
doing
to show
today?
y'all right now. You're going to get a preview of what it is.
Oh, sucky.
Dog was there.
Little
Sit back and
fucking
wait.
shit ass. What's she?
What's
It's
up,
another
Cooler?
one of my Vivor, the Vivor things.
Oh, is that cooler on the panel?
Yeah.
That's cooler.
So
So,
I was looking
yeah.
at doing it for it.
5-inch. It's got the screen, the camera. What are the things called? They got names.
Oh, yeah.
Endoscope. So I had an old one that hooked into my phone, and it was fine and dandy. This one will actually record,
Ah,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's got what I really like. So it's got the camera on the front. It's also got one on the side and the other side. So you can choose which one you're looking through. So when you're down in the cylinder, like you're looking at a cylinder, I could switch it if it works well. I don't know. I'm going to review it.
Right?
And I'll do it and I'll look at the cylinder number 4 in my truck, and you can see the sides, and it's got cameras on both sides, which is kind of nice.
so actually, you can actually flip it.
It wasn't expensive. What's up, Brosford?
What's up, Matt?
Ola Matt.
T-shirt.
I'm actually going to have to take this inside because this little tablet needs to be plugged in. So let's go inside. We're done in the garage, and it smells like fuel out here, and we're tired of smelling that.
You bringing more of that smell inside the house to make the wife happy?
No, this is actually gasoline, and it's not nearly as bad as ethanol. Hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, the gasoline smell doesn't really permeate near as bad as the ethanol smell does.
I love smell of corn liquor though.
It was a little strong. It was my car spilling it out and leaving a trail coming into the house when I brought it into the garage, and I didn't realize how much of it was in the car, like on the plate that's under the engine. And so when I opened the door from the garage, it just let the smell in the house instantly.
That
It still
should
smells
happen.
a little bit like it out there.
Yeah. Well, look, ladies, I got a phone call coming in. I'll hit you all up and I'll see you.
All right, take care, T.
All right, Pinks. We'll,
Take care,
make,
Steve. Good
we'll,
talking
we'll,
to you.
try to get something together, and I'll slide over to the HOUSE.
Cool.
All right, guys. Y'all take care. Be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Talk to y'all later.
Later.
All right. Good night, sir.
Okay. Back in the house and found my cord. Back in. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't send out no invites to it or send out any notifications. Need to find those shirts. Oh, you don't know where your shirts are?
Yeah, he needs to.
He needs to make more of them. Says
Yeah.
you still haven't gotten yours, have you?
No.
I haven't gotten one either, but I never bought one. I didn't win one either.
That would be a negative, Rampart.
I should make some shirts and sell them for $5 billion each.
Let me know how successful that is, because if you can do it, I want to know the secret, because I'm gonna do it.
I only need to sell one.
That's right.
I only have to sell one at that price, and I am
Hell
good.
yeah.
I even go for $5 million. If I can get one for $5, if somebody buy one for $5 million, we're good. I could probably live off of that for
Hell, if I could just sell 1 million of them for $1 a piece, I'd be good.
Yeah, but then
$1 piece profit. You gotta be $1 piece profit.
Well, yeah, $1 piece profit.
So you gotta sell like Cletus does, because he probably does that. But
Probably.
he probably makes more than $1 profit.
I was gonna say, I bet he makes a hell of a lot more than any dollar.
Yeah.
I know that flannel shirt I seen him doing this video today looked cool as hell.
The Dixie flannel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're a youth, they're only $49.
I'm a big flannel.
$60.
I'm a big flannel shirt guy.
But I will say, a good flannel shirt will cost you about $50 to $60 for a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, I buy mine at Old Navy, and trust me, they're proud of those motherfuckers.
Yeah. So
I buy my
his
dad
price
for his birthday and shit half the damn time, and if I go give him a nice one, he don't like it. He likes the damn ones from Walmart.
Who?
My dad.
I couldn't hear you because.
No, I said I try and buy my dad flannels for his
your
birthday
dad.
and Christmas.
Okay. I need to turn
That's
up
what he
the
likes, and
Yeah.
he
I
don't like
used to
them
buy
for that. He
those-
likes the ones from Walmart.
I used to get the ones from Walmart to have ones that I didn't care if I fucked up. Long sleeves. They had that lining on the inside, which I couldn't stand, but I always had a t-shirt on under them. They weren't true flannel. They would have the flannel on the outside or the look of it.
Yeah.
They were cheap though. And so if they ripped up my old flannels I had from way back in the day, I was sad when those finally toasted or I couldn't fit into them anymore because they were comfy. Oh, those were nice. I loved them. I lived in the Seattle area and wore flannel all the time, but I was listening to punk rock at the time, not the alternative stuff. I listened to both, but I was mostly in the punk scene at the time.
Yeah.
Shit, the best ones to buy is go to the Levi store and buy the Levi's. Them some bitches last forever.
I don't have a Levi store around here. I don't know where the nearest outlet stores are around here.
Probably either
Yeah.
probably Birmingham, or you got to go back into Tennessee.
It's either Tennessee. There might be some in Huntsville. My sister would know. I could ask her.
I guarantee you there's some in Huntsville. There's no way they couldn't be.
I know in Washington, and where I lived in Washington, all the outlet stores were nowhere near the big cities. They were out in a small city on the way down, going south on I-5. But it was
that's about the way it is here too. We got up around where the big city is. We don't have the outlets, but if you go down just say where I'm at right now, and everybody knows I don't live in a big city. But if you go further south to me, 2-3 exits, there's this big place called Tanger Outlet. It's like a big outdoor mall instead of an indoor mall anymore.
Yeah,
it's like you just walk the sidewalks and it's got all these damn department stores and this whole damn little thing. And they got the Levi store, the damn Old Navy store, Nike store. Yep.
I used to have a place I used to like to go. It was the sock store, and it was all different brands of socks, but they were so freaking cheap. You bought them by the bag, and I loved it because I went through socks like crazy back then, and I still do, but not nearly as bad. I made the mistake. I bought some Hanes recently, the Hanes ankle ones, and I ended up buying the no C ones, and they just kept rolling them under my feet. But then I bought some of the ankle ones. And I swear, out of the 12, you get 12 pair in there. Out of the 12, 2 or 3 of them were too small. They were, I put them up to the other ones, and they weren't the same size after we washed them. They shrunk down to half size. They kept rolling off under my foot in my shoes. But
about the only things I wear Hanes now, just my boxer briefs and my t-shirts I wear up under my
I
shirt.
don't wear Hanes boxer briefs anymore. I wear starts with a G. Gill something.
Oh, Gildan, Gildan or whatever, DEN or whatever.
I like the Gildans or Gildan, whatever the hell they're called.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you some good shit, and it's value. But you go on Amazon and get the stuff called Essentials. Man, that shit's fucking good as hell.
I wear the gold toe sock. Their price has gone outrageous lately. 6 pair is way too much.
Yeah.
I can buy 12 pair of the Hanes. Now the Hanes, I really like how thin they are, but I don't know how long they're going to last. But they're comfortable and they breathe better. But they have that problem with sliding up under my foot because they're not as tall. They don't come up on my ankle quite as high.
Come
But
on.
I really like them.
Come on. Come on.
All right.
And it was funny. I noticed in the sunlight, I could see like there's like bands of where you can kind of see through them because they've got that breathable fabric on the top. It's not on the bottom; it's just on the top. But,
Yeah, the only reason why I get my flannels at Old Navy, it just seems like my family for every year for Christmas they give me gift cards for fucking Old
they
Navy.
make really nice ones. Old
And that's
Navy
all.
are nice.
I don't go spend my money on that shit. They just give me gift cards, and
I
that's
know.
where I go buy shit at.
They're really nice flannels. So
Oh yeah. I will say that. Come on. It's starting to rain. You got to do your business. Oh shit. I'm shit. I'll float away here.
So the flannels that he's got are the Dixie flannels, and Dixie is one of the top flannel makers. They're
I'm
like,
sure it is.
they are really good. They're comfortable. They feel good. You can wear them. They're like I used to wear flannels as a jacket. You know, I just wouldn't button them up. I just put them on over my t-shirt and wear them like a jacket. You know, because it didn't usually get where I lived. It didn't get cold enough. You know, to need a jacket most of the time, especially down here in the south. There's a couple of weeks maybe it gets cold enough that I need more than just a light jacket.
Yeah, I got a couple of insulated flannel shirts. I like the hell out of those things.
I used to have some. I've just outgrew most of them.
Yeah, they're Levi's though. They're not Old Navy because
Wow,
I'm not
we started
going.
talking like this, and about just my number is just down to 2 now.
I don't understand why we're talking about clothes and not food.
I know.
And not RC cars.
Oh Lord.
Hey, did y'all see the damn Sublime? Did you see the new RC NASCAR that came out by Losi?
No, I didn't.
I didn't see that, but I did see that Traxxas came out with a drift car, and it's a Mustang.
I posted it in Car Peeps. Yeah, I posted it in Car Peeps.
Oh, you're the one that posted that? I saw it somewhere else
Yeah.
first, but I was like, wow. They finally they made a drift car and they made it the new 650 Mustang.
Yeah, it's freaking actually nice. But that new NASCAR, that Losi NASCAR,
I didn't see it.
it's actually licensed by teams.
Oh, so you could buy a different team tops for it? Or,
Yep.
That's
Come on, girl. I don't know why you keep going that way. Get the fuck over here. What are you going that way for? Come on.
I like Losi. I think they're faster for one.
Hey, this car is awesome, dude. This car is awesome. It runs on 3S, and the whole damn car and everything is just $180. That is ready to run. Batteries, fucking
Wow,
controller,
that's
cars, everything.
It's gotta be
Hell
an 8.
yeah.
It's 8th scale.
No, 1/10. It's a 1/10 scale.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Salty, here. Fix that damn thing.
Which one is that?
Hold on a sec. Let me get my phone out of my pocket. It's starting to sprinkle,
on.
so I don't want my phone to get wet. I'm cheap. I don't buy those fucking auto boxes.
Oh, I do. I would do.
What
Get
is
a
that?
it's freaking $20. That'll freaking keep the water off.
What is that? What kind of RC car is it? Is that a Raptor?
Praxis.
It's a Traxxas.
Yeah.
He's like garbage.
Oh no, Traxxas ain't garbage, dude.
Oh, I thought you said
They're
they
not
were.
garbage. They're just the run of the mill that everybody can
Just-
afford.
Just their fucking ESCs and their goddamn servos are fucking junk.
Yeah. That one, my former stepson, he let his cousin use it, and
Quit working.
oh, it was worse than that. They jumped it off a 6-foot jump, and it landed and survived that. And then they decided to go into a water puddle.
Oh, they didn't have the water. They didn't have the waterproof
Yes,
covers on the receivers.
Oh no,
Yeah,
the receivers and all that stuff's fine. The
it's
motor
the
ate itself
motor.
alive.
killed the
Okay,
motor,
well,
right?
yeah, it's not waterproof.
No.
No,
Nah,
you
they
get
fried
them water resistant, but not waterproof because then they overheat.
Yep. But okay. Since I got the guys in here that have been around for a while, how many of you have actually seen the 0304 Cobras got the folding mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
On what?
The 0304 Cobras got folding mirrors.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
What's wrong there? Not folding?
Oh no.
Are you showing us something again? Hold on, let me get my phone back in my
I got
pocket.
I gotta preview too so I can see what you're doing.
No, these are folding 96 and 98 export mirrors.
Okay.
Because the 9904 has an extra piece down here that the 96 and 98 cars don't have.
I say, can't you usually get those off of a convertible and they work better?
No, with these, no. Because see, these are completely different because the head itself is plastic, but where my thumb's at, this is actually aluminum on it.
Really?
It's actually metal, right?
Yeah, it's aluminum.
Yeah.
So are you buying them to put on your car, or is that the ones that was on it and you're taking them off?
No, this is the ones I waited. I ordered these, and these came from Saudi Arabia too.
Oh yeah.
What? Saudi Arabia?
Yep.
Gotta love those Saudi headlights or mirrors.
When the fuck did
That's
they
where
start
that-
making
that's where-
mirrors? I
that's
thought
where
they only damn produced oil.
No,
They don't make them.
Come here, come on. I don't know what you.
but
come on,
no,
dog.
it's the American cars never got them. We didn't get the folding mirrors till 0304.
Really?
Yeah. We had
On the
they had the ones that would break off if you hit them.
Hell, my S10 had damn folding mirrors on it, and I went through a damn one of those car washes that you drive through. That motherfucker took my mirror slap off my damn truck.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before.
They'll do
Damn
it.
sure did. Hey, and I had it folded in too. Still
That's
took it
why I
off my
don't
truck.
like that's why I don't like those car washes very much.
Nope.
The new ones are getting aggressive too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but if you go through the touchless ones, where just the poles kind of go over your car, spray the shit on it,
Well, yeah,
and the
but
poles go back.
around
I'm
here.
like-
There's no
I'm like-
touch around here.
Yeah, I'm like, them some bitches don't clean shit.
Yeah,
They knock the
that's
dust
why
off. Come here.
I prefer to wash them at home, but I'm
Yeah.
lazy lately, and it's been 100 degrees. So I take it like the last time I washed my car, I took it to all you can wash $7. You pay $7, and it's one of the ones where you usually put all the quarters in, and wash it yourself with the
Yeah.
wand and the brush. I just don't usually use the brush.
Yeah, same here. I don't use the brush.
I use it on my tires.
You're tempted to say all you can eat.
That's all you can wash. $7.
Well, my
Great.
little Colorado now. I use a brush on my Colorado. I don't give
You're
a shit on
putting
that.
coins in like crazy to keep it going, but it does still. They didn't because it originally wasn't like that, and you had to put coins in, and so it still times out. You have to go over there and hit the start button again.
Yeah, but see now they got them down here, and I'm sure they got them up there too, where you don't even have to put coins in no more. You just swipe your debit card.
Yeah, but even those, the last one I did that with a debit card swipe, it still put a timer on it instead of just running until I was done. They needed just a start and a stop button.
I know. I wish you could turn the knob over to stop, and it would actually stop the clock until you turn it on soap. But no, just all it does is stop the water from flowing, but
Yeah.
the timer's still going. I'm like, motherfucker, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like to wash all you want. You pay with a credit card on the way in, and you get through the gate. It's like one of the gates that that flips up. You go through, and then you wash, and you go to the vacuum if you want, and you leave. And then it's got a gate that's automatic when you're leaving. It works really nice. It's where, and I just take my towels with me and stuff, so I can, I took my leaf blower with me. And then a couple of towels so I can do the wipe off inside the door sills and all that, and get that clean and do the little things because if there's nobody waiting, I'm going to sit inside the shaded area and do all that.
Hell yeah, you damn right. Hey, I'm the asshole. I don't give a shit if they're waiting. I'm still going to do it. I ain't getting in the sun, not when I'm in the shade.
Nope.
Hell, I paid for the right to be in that spot. Fuck them people. They can wait on me.
You could wait there all day then. You could be there all day.
Hey, trust
You
me.
don't have to leave.
Trust me, some of these black guys down here that's washing their damn Dodge Chargers and Challengers and all that shit, they'll sit in there and polish their damn wheels and put the damn pretty shit on their damn
Push them out
tires,
of the
make them
way.
shiny. Hell, them motherfuckers won't come out of that so much for nothing.
I'll push them out of the way if I'm waiting long enough.
Them
In my
fuckers don't
truck.
care.
Oh, they'd care.
My mom's car though, I'm just
Actually, this place I've never seen. It's got like 5 bays, and I've never seen it to where more than 2 or 3 of them were full at a time.
yeah, my mom's car. I'm lazy with hers. We got this place down the street. You take it down there, and they'll either run it through the machine and for different charges, run it through their car wash, or you can choose their hand wash feature, and they will actually wash your car by hand, and it's only $36. They wash it by hand, dry it, do all the inside, detail it, and everything for $36. Hell yeah, I take my mom's car down there all the time.
Hey, Cooler. Hey, Craig, what were those axles I saw on the bench behind that RC car? Were those S550 axles?
Yeah, a set of stock axles.
That's what I figured. They look. I've broken numerous ones, so.
Well, let me ask you, Cooler.
I've broken 3 stock axles and 1 GT350 axle.
Cooler, you think you'll ever pick yourself up another S550, or are you pretty much done with those and you're happy with the Cobra? Or you're not going to get one later?
For now, I'm just going to stick with the Cobra. I'll probably eventually get another one, or hell, I mean, maybe in a couple of years, I get in a little bit better spot. Hell, I may buy a brand new one again. If once they become tunable, once the 24s up are tunable, I may look into one of those. Because I'm not going to lie, I drove one the other day for the dealership, and I kind of liked it.
How do you like that the 2-tablet dash?
I like it.
No, the one I drove had the seam.
I like it. I like the 2-tablet dash, man. I'm a fan of that.
Oh, they sell those without the 2-tablet dash?
Yeah.
You get a premium. It's seamless one piece. It's still 2 tablets, but it's made in the one giant display.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. It's the wraparound. That's the one I'd want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, me too.
I like that one. But if it goes out, that's expensive to replace.
Don't some of the things still have analog gauges that don't have a tablet at all?
Nope,
No.
all of them are full digital now.
Oh, yeah.
But see, you asked Sublime, he don't like the one with the 2 tablets. He said it looks like shit. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that shit though, man.
Hell,
like
one of the guys that's one of our his brother was one of our customers. Hell, he ordered, and this is one thing. This kid spent $45,000 on an EcoBoost, but ordered him basically a PP2 version of an EcoBoost with the big Brembo brakes, big sway bars, the big wheels, active exhaust, all the bells and whistles in an EcoBoost.
I just buy a base one and put all that extra stuff on myself for a lot less money.
If I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm just gonna go ahead and get me a GT and be done with it. Fuck the V6.
Look at both
You
my
fucking
cars
EcoBoost.
on them.
I
I said the hell with Brembos and put Willwoods on mine.
Yeah.
I'm just not going.
Power.
I'm not going to order an EcoBoost or EcoBoost for that kind of price with all those options.
No.
And I'm only getting a fucking EcoBoost. Goddamn, I'm going to get a GT and
What
be
are they
done
at
with it.
now? Like 350 horsepower?
If you get the if you get the active exhaust and a performance pack, it's like I think it's like 350 or 350 or 355. A base EcoBoost is 350 or 320.
I think the torque matches the horsepower.
Yeah, it's something like that. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody wanted a nice newer car that's going to get good gas mileage and still be fun,
That's the way to go.
350 horses. I mean, it's still going to be a fun damn car.
I drive my wife's car with the auto, the 680, and it's an EcoBoost. It's a fun car to drive. It's fun around the track.
Yeah, but what's the gas mileage on a GT? You're still getting what, 25, 26 on a GT?
Yeah, but the one thing is on an EcoBoost, if you actually keep your foot out of it, they can get mid-30s.
Yeah, they can.
You know what
I want that extra. I want that extra fun. I'll just be happy with 25, 26. But I want that extra fun.
Oh yeah, I mean most of us
You know what I mean? That's just me. I ain't
$1,000 more for that extra fun.
Yeah, well, after you've already done spent 45 grand on an EcoBoost specking that son-of-a-bitch out, you're going to spend another 6,000, maybe 5,000 and get a GT.
I have trouble spending $30,000 on a car. Like when I bought my Mustang GT, I paid so when I bought the Focus, brand new, off the lot, had 4 miles on it when I bought it, my first one. I paid $26,500 for it out the door.
Good price
I
in
bought
today's
my
market.
Mustang, I paid $26,000 for it out the door. And I mean, it was 8 months old. It had 7,000 miles on it. It was used. But
Who cares? But at 26, that's still a hell of a deal.
It wasn't a performance package. It was only the premium, but it was the price range I wanted, and it was the color I wanted, and it was a GT, and that's what I got.
Yeah.
Hey,
I paid less for that than I did for my Focus, and I thought that was too much because the payments were ridiculous for me. What I thought they were ridiculous, but I was making a lot more money then too, and paying for a bunch of stuff. So.
Hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Supply.
What I don't understand is Gary's truck, his new F-150. It's an EcoBoost, And when he laid into that thing, it does not sound like an EcoBoost at all. It sounds borderline like a V8. Why? Wow.
Is he got a 3.5 or a 2.7?
3.5.
I can't explain what they're doing with the newest ones.
They sound good.
They sound I mean, I want to say Ford finally wised up.
Don't
I
leave
haven't
out there.
been able to look underneath the new one yet, but I know all the trucks that had the EcoBoost option, which is what 11 to say 2021. Every single one of them, when they go to the Y pipe and go to this factory catback exhaust, they all choke down.
Yeah.
From what I've been reading, that the new ones they no longer have the choke down. They're 3.5 inch off the Y pipe, and it's 3.5 inch all the way back to the muffler.
Yep.
Dude, that's good. That's
They
good.
sound so much better.
Did not sound like an EcoBoost at all.
You say let 3.5 will let that motherfucker breathe.
But it is
Yeah.
a V6, and you can make a V6 sound good. I don't know
Oh, yeah,
why
you
they're
can.
Y-pipe in it. They should just dual exhaust that son of a bitch.
Well, even the dual exhaust, like on the Raptors, it is a dual exhaust, but when it goes through the resonator and then through the muffler, hell, it all chokes. If you actually cut one of those mufflers open, hell, they all choke back to a single pipe inside the muffler.
I'm just seriously talking about aftermarket here.
Oh yeah.
You got to go to a dual exhaust on them. That's a true dual exhaust with a good flow and small mufflers and resonators that do. But you need the right type of resonator and the right type of muffler that'll actually make the V6 sound good.
Yeah.
Which I did to my wife's V6, but it wasn't an EcoBoost. It was just the 3.7 when she had the 14, and I love the sound of that car the way I made it sound. Because I put Bassani's on it, I put the axle back Bassani's on it. Then I put we ended up putting an X pipe in it, a different X, aftermarket X pipe, and it was still a little bit too raspy, so I added some in front, and it was too light, so it was rattling. So I added some, I don't remember what they were, like 8 or 10 inch cherry bombs in front of the X, and then I ended up adding 22-inch cherry bombs behind the X. Then it sounded great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it had such a good low tone. People thought she had not a GT, a GT 350. That's what they thought because she had the black stripes on it that she had put on it. It looked and sounded like one, and it was not.
What's up, Daniel?
Yeah, I mean, and the one thing like with the EcoBoost, like I had one, the trimmer I had was the short bed EcoBoost.
Yeah,
and I had it where I had the turbo adapters, 3-inch down pipe or 3-inch down pipes, and I cut the Y pipe off and put an X in there and ran 3-inch all the way out the back with like the big RV MagnaFlows. And around town and cruising, it sounded beautiful. But the one thing is hard to get away from an EcoBoost. You lay into it and the wastegates open up, and it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like my car. The when my wastegate opens up now, my car gets really, really loud.
Yeah,
and that's my focus. The EcoBoost, the 4-cylinder EcoBoost.
Yeah,
and it's it's a straight dump. I want to turn that and pipe it into my downpipe. I want to put it through the exhaust, but there's only one place that sells the kit for that, and you got to buy the whole kit. They don't sell their dump pipe separate, which has the input for it, and that's I think CPE, and it's like $2,600, and I'm not paying that.
Okay. Damn. How far is Selmer from you?
About hour, maybe.
Okay.
Tomorrow. It's about halfway between me and you, so 45 minutes.
Next time you get a chance, look up on Facebook or what have you, a place called G2 Custom Fab.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now since you mentioned it. So if I can get, would you?
I gotta hop out here. I gotta get up early.
Okay, later.
Take care, Matt. We'll holler at you.
Guys, have
a good one. Take care, buddy. Dude. Hey, what's up, Ruff? I didn't know you were here.
Performance.
Yeah, G2 Custom Fab Performance. He's the fabricator we use. That he does stainless. He can do Inconel. He can do titanium. He can do all of it. He actually used to do work at nuclear power plants, so he knows how to make all that stuff right.
I just liked his page, so
Yeah, get a hold of him and send him pictures of what you want to do, what you want done, and hell, if nothing else, he might tell you to bring the car up there, let him look at it. He could, if he gets a day or so, he could probably do it for you a hell of a lot cheaper than CP wants for that kit.
Yeah, I messaged. I thought I messaged them. I may not have. I wanted to know if they'd sell that downpipe by itself.
Yeah,
Because then, the downpipe just makes it easier for me to be able to find a pipe to plumb into it, or
Well,
just
here's-
cut up or
here's-
bend the one I have.
well, here's the you got a 3-inch downpipe off the turbo right now, right?
Yeah, it's a 3-inch downpipe off the turbo, and then I've got the 1.75 inch just for the wastegate. I think it's
So wait, so
1.75.
basically you got a 44 millimeter wastegate.
Whatever. It might be a 50.
50's 2-inch. So if you got one like 1 3/4, it sounds like a 44
Yeah, I
millimeter.
think, okay, so it's 44.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's an MVS.
he could probably if you could, because I didn't realize you had external wastegate on the car.
Oh yeah.
If you could actually I know it'd be a pain in the butt now with the motor back in the car. If you probably took him the downpipe, like mounted to the turbo or like the
Yeah, well, it's
The
already
whole-
back in the car, and I'm not pulling it back out.
yeah, he could probably fab it up and cut it and weld it into your existing downpipe. Like I said, a lot cheaper than CP's willing to sell you the parts for.
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, I if they would sell me just the downpipe, I could probably get that for like $300 because that's what they generally go for because it's a catless.
Yeah, because I've actually, on my Tremor, I actually had some of their parts on it. I had their intercooler, their hard pipe kit, and I had something else from them. Oh, and I had their. It was a weird vacuum piece you put on the factory EcoBoost wastegate actuators that would make them respond a little bit differently. Where they're like under light throttle, it would not spool the turbos to save fuel mileage. But like once you got over once you got around quarter to half throttle, it would send vacuum to them and open and crack the wastegates.
Only thing I've got, I think I'm running about an 11-pound spring right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting about 20 at max, about 27 pounds of boost.
You got a boost controller hooked up to it?
Yeah.
Normally you can only double. Well, wait a minute. What brand wastegate is it?
Tile.
And it's still creeping up that much more than double the spring.
That's what we're setting it for. Now it starts opening the wastegate. You hear it, but it can still get up to 27 psi. We're trying to push to almost 30. So I may have should have put it only at 16, not 11, but because of the reason I went down so low is because I had too much spring pressure in there before because I didn't realize how low I needed to put the spring pressure.
Yeah.
Because I had it at 20. I had it at like 26 is what I originally had it at. And so I lowered it down to, I think it was 11. Maybe it was 16. Might have been 16. But I think it was 11. I'm pretty sure I took it down to 11 PSI because that's what when I asked, that's what they told me to do is take it down to like half. And I may have taken it down to 11 because that was like the closest to half at the time.
Yeah.
Of what we were trying to do. And it's a pain in the ass to taking that off and having to redo the springs. Next time I do it, I'm doing it in the car. I'm not taking it off. I'm just going to get my clamp over there and clamp it on where it is.
Here's my weird question because I know how the two O's are set up. How is it actually got an external wastegate? Is it got like an elbow to mount the turbo in a different location or
right? So where it comes off the back side of the header, it goes up. It's up. It's the Garrett or it's the ATX or what it's. I've got a G25 660 on it.
Okay.
And their elbow comes with it. So it's already set up for it.
Okay.
You have to run external wastegate on them.
Yeah, I know Michael's talking about trying to finally put a fuel system in his and put a bigger turbo on his since he's got all that damn $10,000-$11,000 long block in his.
Yeah. I definitely have had. I'd have done what I did with the XDI pump and the XDI injectors because I'm running full. I'm tuning for fully 85 right now, which
How much you say he's got in that long block?
Right at
better not be
$11,000.
God almighty, man.
That's
We're
too much.
talking.
Why did he spend that? It's a $7,000 long block.
No, he also got the Esslinger Stage 5 head with their cams and the port work and all
Oh,
that
he
stuff
didn't.
too.
He didn't get. He got the one block with different head.
Yeah, he bought the block differently than they bought the head from Esslinger.
See, I'd have bought if I was going to go with that block. I'd go with the one head as well because it's a better head.
Or I know he's got because I know that what he's got in there now.
I think what he did, he's got the 2.3 head on it with different cams in it.
Yeah, he's got the 2.3 head with cams, and then I think that if I remember him telling me right, he's got the
one
what
block
crank it is, and then he's got rods and pistons in it.
Yeah, it's the one block. He bought the block from Tune Plus. I know which one he has. It's a nice block. It's a nice setup.
Cooler, did he ever get him another job?
He actually starts back with AutoZone next week.
Oh, cool deal. Cool deal. At least you got him another job, man. That's cool.
Yeah, they're because of thankfully he still has a few friends that work up there, from what I understand. They helped pull some strings, got it basically. He's going back into a store to get his feet back wet. And then basically within, I think they said 90 days, within 3 to 4 months, he's going to have his own, he's going to be store manager again. He's going to have his own store again.
That's what he needs. What happened to that other job I thought he was getting with that other place? Too far away?
No, he's the one thing he's been good at for years is being a store manager. I mean, even when he was at Milan, he done good. When he was in both of the Jackson stores, he done good. I mean, he's good at it.
We got a store manager here at my AutoZone I go to most of the time on Avalon. That she's awesome, but she is always there. She like takes one day off a week, I think.
Well, see, now I ain't gonna lie to you because the way. Okay,
and they're always hiring. Always.
I used to be the assistant manager of the one AutoZone there out the south side of Jackson. I was assistant manager there for 3 years before I left. And basically what ends up happening is depending on how many hours the store's given a week for everybody else, for the gray shirts, the red shirts, what have you, sometimes to fill in the holes, the actual store manager can work up to 60 hours a week.
Yeah, this lady probably works that many or more. And she actually knows what she's doing. She knows cars, which is amazing.
That's the rarest thing to get a hold of right now. It's one thing. It's one reason why. Like when I go into any of the AutoZone stores now, most all the guys know they see me go in there, and I will wait until they get a computer clear, and I will look up the damn parts myself. Like I need 2 of those, I need 1 of those, and I need that.
That's what Mike does too.
Yep.
I don't know how to use their computer system, or I do it myself. But I don't have a login, so.
Well, I joked around with them one day when I was at the North store because Carla used to be the manager of the South store, and I actually worked with her father before he passed. We're talking 20 plus years ago, and I joked around with her. I was like, I still know how to use the green screen, and she logged into it. She said, "Okay, give me the store reports from the sales yesterday." And I just looked at everything. And I went, print.
They just, I guess recently they just changed all the software. It's totally different now.
But it
makes you do stupid stuff now.
It does, but the funniest thing is the green, what they call the SMS.
The old screen, yeah.
Yeah, the SMS is still what they use for
all the
store reports and everything.
It's still in the background. I know that. And I don't even work there. I've never worked there, but I still know how it works because I know the IT side of it.
Yeah.
And I hate when what they did was stupid. The way they're making them do things now, it's so stupid. And it's supposed to be for tracking. It's all for tracking. That's all it's for. And it doesn't do anything other than cause more problems for the workers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not tracking any better than they were. But I went to a store recently, and I don't remember which one it was, but it didn't ask me when I paid for things with the credit card. It didn't ask me how I wanted my receipt. It just printed it out and gave it to me.
Yeah.
I hate having to wait to choose which one I want. I just want it printed. Just give me a goddamn receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, how y'all liking the new guy, dude?
Oh, Gavin's Gavin's freaking awesome.
That's what Ken was telling me.
Gavin
He's just really eager to learn.
He's really eager to learn, and he is absorbing like a freaking sponge. But that's
You know
also
what?
he's also really young.
We need to get him down here and have him train on my F-150 on how to fix my engine for free. Just train him.
Well, see, the problem with that is the young man has a daughter on the way, so he kind of needs the money.
Yeah, I would say he does.
You guys can pay him. I'm just not.
He's fixing to find out what having to work is all about.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Hey,
I've
I got a question.
Mhm.
What is the average pay for an AutoZone manager now, starting out?
60 plus.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at
It's
all.
not what I'm making, but it's not too bad, and I'm still
But-
not making enough.
Now, the one thing is though, that is base salary,
Yeah,
not including quarterly
Bonuses.
and yearly bonuses.
yeah. I get yearly bonuses, but I don't get the quarterlies because you got to work overtime for that, and I don't work overtime most of the time because I'm just doing drawings. I'm not gonna. My boss doesn't like me to do overtime when I'm just doing drawings. You know, if I'm out on the field and doing some work, then yeah, overtime's fine. But unless something's like rushed and they've got super extra time in it, you know, in the quote, then we don't have time for me to work overtime. Now on this current quote we're on, I may have some time to do overtime because I've been given I think 200 hours per job that's in the quote, and there's like 7 of them.
Oh, that's the way they calculate your jobs. They give you hours to do the blueprints.
Well, that's how they make money. And if
Okay.
come in
That's how
under-
they charge the customers, right?
Yeah, if I come in
Okay, I
under
got
the hours that are given for that, and this, you know, then great profit. You know,
Gotcha. I see. When y'all moving? It's gonna be real soon, ain't it, Pinks?
our shot hopefully next month.
Okay, because I know you said you're eager to get the hell out of where you're at.
I'm just, you know, I'm ready to be done with the move before, you know, because I hate moving. I hate having to get in a new place. I'm ready to get in it, get settled, and be able to just do my job.
Yeah.
So the only thing you really got to move though is just the contents of what's on your desk and all that kind of stuff, right?
I'm gonna move my laptop and anything that I own. Everything else,
Well, no, that's what I'm talking about. Just your contents.
movers are
Like,
gonna do. Like,
yeah. You're just gonna pack up all your contents and stuff.
I'm gonna box everything up.
Yeah.
And I'm on a laptop with 2 monitors. So
Are they gonna give you? Are they gonna buy y'all a new desk, or y'all taking your
I
ones
don't
you
know.
currently have?
I don't know. I know
Where you're
I know,
going.
like, my boss is getting a new desk, but it may be my desk and his old desk goes into the room that I'm going to be in with other people. You
Oh,
know?
so you are still gonna be in a room with other people?
Well,
even when you
yeah,
move.
in the design room. for
Oh,
design
okay.
team. But
I got you.
my boss, who's in the same, we're in the same office now, will be in his own office, which is going to be about 3 times the size of the office we're in now.
Oh, I bet he'll love that shit. Well, if he's the boss or the owner of the company, hell, he deserves to
No,
have his
he's
own
not
office.
the owner of the company. He's the
He's
the
just the
brother
boss.
of the owner, and he's a part owner. He's a minority owner.
Okay, well, hell, he's got stake in the company then. So
Yeah.
yeah. So he
And then-
probably deserves to have his own office. So.
Yeah, so he's the youngest of 3 brothers, and the oldest is the owner.
Oh, gotcha.
And the other brother works for a company we do a lot of work for, but not for him, just for the company. You know,
Yeah.
he works. I think he works for Constellium. If you know who that is.
Did you find you somebody today to move your building?
No, not today. I had somebody message me, and I think it was a scam.
Oh,
And
okay.
I left a message at the place I bought it from. I left a message with them because by the time I got able to make a phone call, they were closed because everybody closes like 4:00.
Yeah, that's the way shit's getting down
And
here.
so I
Too.
just called the company, and they're not far from here. They're just down the road. Called them to see if they have, you know, I don't know if they do the deliveries or if they hire a company to do it. But the guy who put it in here could move it. He did an excellent job, set it exactly where I wanted it. With one of those little, they got a name, those little tugger things, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I know the name of that damn thing, and I can't remember the name of that thing to
You
save
know
my
what?
damn life.
I've
had
do,
some-
and I've got it somewhere in a message.
Yeah, somebody actually told me what the name of that damn
A
thing
mule.
is, but
It's a mule.
yeah, mule. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
So it's a little two-wheeled mule. It's on two wheels or maybe three. It might be a third one you can't see, but two big wheels. And
Yeah, it's like a
hooks it in,
forklift. Just
hooks
picks up
it,
one end of the
lifts
building.
it up and drags it. And
Yeah,
it
but
drags
for,
the back end of it on the 20-footers. Anything above like 10 feet, they can't pick them up. They have to drag the back end a little bit. But it's on large skids. But before I have it moved, I need to go get like a truckload of rock and put some rock down because the area that I'm wanting to put it gets when it rains gets super muddy. So I want to put some rock down and then go get some block and have it all prepped and ready, you know?
Yeah.
You know, not have the block in place, but just have it there.
Yeah, just had the block stacked up that way when they need to use it to stack the
I
building
also
up,
have
that
to
block
take a
just sitting there.
temporary fence down that I put up to keep my dogs out of that muddy area.
Yeah.
Which isn't muddy right now. Right now it's solid as a rock.
See, they can't move. They can't move my building like they move yours. My building's too big.
Yeah,
my building.
I think a 36-footer.
Yeah, but see, my building's a 16 by 52.
That one has to go in a truck.
Well, yeah. And I finally got the cost.
Mine is only going from the front of the house to the back of the house.
Mine's going from North Georgia to fucking Alabama.
Yeah.
Long goddamn ways. And I finally got the price of that sumbitch too.
How much?
$12,000.
It cost you more than that to build that building.
Yeah, I got to remember, I've already paid for this motherfucker one time.
How much did you pay for the building?
$38,000 when I bought the building.
Yeah. And now, if you would have bought the building now, do you know how much you pay for it?
Oh, I guarantee you it's going to be in the high 40s, probably low 50s, easily.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Because see, I didn't just buy my building off the lot. I had them custom build
you
my
had to
building.
make it, yeah. Which I get that. That's the way I had my last one done in Tacoma, and it was just like this one except taller, which makes a huge difference when you've got a taller wall.
See, the good thing about my building has 0 2x4s in it. There's not the first 2x4 in my building.
2x6s?
Yeah, well, the floor joists are 2x10s. All the walls and the ceiling joists and all that's 2x6s.
The one I had built, I did the walls were 2x4s. They were, and that's fine by me. They were plenty strong because they were really nice wood, but the floors were 6x6s. The floor.
Yeah, my floor is 2x10s plus I got double floor.
Yeah.
So I got two 3/4 inch pieces of
I
plywood.
should do to this one. I didn't even think I didn't do to this one that I did my old one. My old one, I put linoleum in it. I actually glued down linoleum in it, made it such a nice floor. It protected the floor.
I'm gonna put a floating floor in this one. Look, that damn stuff that looks that waterproof tongue and groove flooring that looks like wood. I'm gonna do that to the whole building.
I bought a roll of the vinyl, like just plain heavy gauge vinyl or linoleum or whatever vinyl flooring, and I cut it to the width of the floor, and then I just glued and rolled it out on it and smoothed it out. It turned out perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know it, but you can go to these rental places, and they rent a roller for that. It's a 100-pound roller. When you're putting down linoleum and floors like that, you can go rent that roller. You just roll it across the floor. It gets all the bubbles and shit out of it.
I knew what I had, and it got all the bubbles. It was a large pipe I had.
Oh, that works too. But
I just had it. In fact, I left it with the house because it came with the house. It was in the storage shed behind the garage. And
I haven't used linoleum in so many years. Holy shit, it's been a long time since I used that.
I thought about, because I had thought about doing some of the tongue and groove stuff like that, and I was like,
it's expensive. I tell you, it's fucking high dollar shit, man.
Oh man, I bought that linoleum for like $80 total for a 10 by 20 floor, and it was actually bigger than that. I had to cut it down, and it worked fine.
Oh yeah. For something like what you're gonna do, it's gonna be fine. But see, this is gonna be my home. This is where I'm gonna live.
No, and the one here, I just did the floor in this one it's a better floor than what was in the other one. It's a nicer floor.
Yeah. So I I had all my walls. I had all them put on 16-inch centers, and my rafters on the roof were put on 24-inch centers.
This one is on 16s too. I was
Mhm.
surprised when I got it that it was 16s instead of 24.
Yeah, if you look up this company called Dirksen, Derksen, called Dirksen. They're out of Texas. they're the builders of my building.
I bought mine from Champion. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, I bought mine.
They sell them down here too.
They're local here. They're like within 30 minutes.
Yeah, I ordered my building, and it took them 9 weeks to build it and ship it out here to Georgia, and then I could buy it from the people who sold me the building.
Yeah.
Hey, that's enough of that. Quiet. I'm standing up under this damn awning thing now over here at the park, and it's got aluminum roof. And it ain't got no sides or nothing on it, but when she barks, it just echoes off the
It
damn aluminum
echoes.
roof. Hell yeah.
I've been under those, and I've made those sounds before to make them echo.
I like this damn thing right here, though, man. This is a badass damn awning.
Oh yeah.
If I build one of these, if I build an awning on my property, I'm going to look into building something like this right here. This image ain't got but 4 rafters, dude. This image is nice as fuck.
Yeah, and it's got that metal roof on it, right? That heavy metal roof.
Yeah, this image it's all the rafters are all 2x6s. And yeah, it's got the metal roof, and it's just got poles. There's no sides on it. It's just poles open on.
Yeah, my shed's got a metal roof on it too.
Yes.
I didn't, on my one I had built in Washington, it was all shingles. And when they were done with it, we had to caulk it and paint it ourselves. It wasn't painted. This one came fully painted and done. It was.
Oh yeah. That's the way my building is.
That one it didn't come with latches for the door. Didn't come with any of that, but it was less money. It was a lot less money for that one.
Well, I cheaped out on my doors because I knew I was going to be changing my doors, and because I didn't want to pay what the company wanted for their up price doors. You know what I'm talking about, like their premium
The one
doors.
thing I do need to do to this
They're
one,
fucking expensive.
yeah, exactly. I didn't do that either. I bought the cheap doors. This one, it came with whatever it came with. It was one of those they had in stock. It was built already. And I would have preferred it to be the taller height because I can get more in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I stack a lot of stuff. But this one's fine for the price, but it was just overpriced in my opinion.
Well, when you moved in your house and you bought that building, that's probably just the beginning of the damn price hike and every damn thing.
Oh,
so
no,
if you could,
things were already. So I looked at the pricing of houses around here, and I looked at the if I had moved in here 7 months before I did, 6 to 7 months before I did,
probably could have got your house for $25,000, $30,000 less.
$150,000 with $30,000.
Yeah, exactly. Now look, I'm gonna set you a leash on the ground. Don't you fucking take off running, goddamn it.
And I could have 7 months earlier. I could have sold my house for the same price I sold it for.
Let's see if I can show y'all this building. It's like I said, it's only poles. It's 8 poles that's holding the building up. It's just got a roof system on it.
Yeah.
But dude, I like the fuck out of this thing, dude.
Let me see something here.
And now it's dark. I'm gonna have to shine my flashlight here. So I'm not gonna flip my camera around. I'm just gonna point it. I'm gonna turn my flashlight on.
Oh yeah. I've seen a
Yeah.
couple awnings like that at parks. Those are really nice.
Fucking nice, dude. I love the hell out of this thing, dude. It's fucking tall as shit too.
So that
And see, the way they got it set up, they got like 3 bays right there. So you can either choose to pull your car in that way, or you can go long ways because it's open on each end like this right here.
Yeah.
And I like the hell out of it. And I talked to the guys when they were building it over here, and I asked them, I said, man, if you don't mind me asking, I said, what do they sell a building like that for? I said, what does that building go for? He goes, this building right here, it's a 24 by, what is that, 24 by 20. And I think he said this building was $4,500 bought and installed. Which I was just thinking, I was like, $4,500 really ain't bad. Not for this height of ceiling, because this one is high enough to put a lift in.
Okay, no shit.
So I was like, this ain't bad at all.
But that right there is my storage shed in my front yard.
Oh, I got you.
It's just basic barn style, barn colors.
Oh,
red
yeah.
and white. Red with white trim. I like it. And
You could always paint that. But you said yours has got what? T111 siding on it?
pretty much.
Yeah, hell, you could go buy the paint and match that up and make the
I
damn walls
could.
match.
But I don't
But
want to. I like the red.
yeah, I'm just saying, if you're happy with the
wanted
red,
a
I would.
I could have ordered a brown one. I could
Oh,
have
okay, I got you.
I could have ordered it that way. My wife wishes I would have had it paint match, but that's because she cares about colors more than I do.
Like you said, once it's behind the house, ain't nobody
Once it's
gonna know
behind
the
the
fucking
house, I
difference.
don't care. And
Exactly.
now, see, the funny thing is, the fence that I have temporary, I have to keep it in certain areas. Like I gotta keep the back of the garage from the dogs because they chew on stuff like insulation for my air conditioners, which I still need to fix some of that got messed up. But the Husky's bad about that, so that still has to stay blocked off. But the muddy area, I can bring that because it's two different fences I ended up putting up.
The only thing I didn't agree with the way they done this building is, and hold on, I'll show you real quick. I don't know why they thought to do this building the way they did, the foundation and stuff.
Yeah,
Let me grab this. Yeah, I think it's kind of counterintuitive, but you got the city and the county paying for this shit, so they don't give a fuck. They're spending taxpayers' money anyway. They don't give a
ain't their money.
Hold on,
What'd they do?
let me turn my flashlight on. See right there where the cutouts down there around the poles?
Yeah, so they made them deeper.
You see what they done is they poured the slab first, then they come back and put the building on top of it. So then they cut the damn thing out so they could pour the damn poles in.
Oh, that's just stupid.
And I was like, why the hell didn't they just damn set the building first, then pour the slab afterwards, and they wouldn't have to go through all that shit?
Exactly.
I would have poured the slab afterwards no matter what because a covered slab is better.
Yep.
But hell, they got these poles in the ground. Now these are true 6 by 6 or 6. Let's see, are they 6 or 8? Let me see. No, they're 8s. They're 6. True, they're 6 by 6s. And but they got them in the ground 3 foot concreted in. So I'm like, hell, this fucking building ain't going nowhere. I mean, the damn roof might go somewhere, but the poles ain't going anywhere.
No.
But
No,
they should have just put the building first and pour the slab later. I don't know why they did this.
I've seen that exact same setup, except for the whole pouring the slab before and cutting it out. That's
yeah.
That's
But
just
like
somebody who was in charge of that did not do a good job of being in charge of that management.
Exactly. Well, like that, it's the city and the county, so they don't give a fuck. It ain't their money they're spending. They don't give two
I got the
shits.
carport over here that I need to lift. I need to put the new legs on it. I've got taller legs for it because it's got 5 footers on it now or whatever. Yeah, they're 5 foot legs.
Yeah, they charge you for those fucking legs too. That's what they get you on the price.
I paid $100 or $200 for 10 legs of 10 foot.
Mm-hmm. You won't do that today.
No, I did this 2 years ago almost.
Yeah, you won't do that today. Remember, I just told you I just went a couple of weeks ago back and got my brother's medal.
I got them for cheap is because they were extras on a job from a place and they had them
Mm-hmm.
and they were already paid for, so they sold them again.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
They made plenty of money on them.
Well, my brother bought the legs so we could raise his building up.
Yeah,
because he had the 5 or 5.5, 6 foot legs, whatever it
they're
was.
like 5 or 6 foot legs for the short.
So he went back and bought 12 foot legs, and we took those little 5 or 6 foot out, and we jacked the building up one side at a time and put some poles in the ground, and it was like you jack up one side, you can only move it 6 inches.
Right.
Then you got to set it down and go to the other side, jack it. It was a clusterfuck, but for just those down, and he's got what, 1, 2, 3.
I got 5 per side.
He's got 9 per side because he also extended the length of it too.
This is long.
So yeah, really long. But just for those
10 footers.
He's got 18 poles altogether. He's got 9 on each side. No, he's got 9 12 foots. I mean, he's got 18 12 foots. He paid, I think it was $1,700, right at $1,800 just for 18 legs. I was like, God damn, dude, that's almost $100 a leg for that shit.
Sorry.
But that's all right, man. It's all
I
cool
just
about
need
the
like a tractor over here that can get the bucket up under my thing and lift it up evenly, and then I just drop the old ones off and put the new ones on and set it back down.
I tell you what we done. We didn't do that. We went and bought some 4x4s. This is the way we did his house. We took a big ass what was it, 2.5 or 3 ton four jack, and we bought long 4x4s, and we went at where each pole is screwed down to the roof. We loosened up 3 poles at a time, and then jacked it up 6 inches, and then raised the leg up as high as we could until it finally, because all the legs slide down over top of this damn little thing at the bottom of it. So
mine doesn't have that much slide on mine, so I can't.
yeah, we just kept doing that.
Do it all at once.
It took us a whole fucking weekend to put 18 legs on and that's working 10 hours a day, Saturday, 10 hours Sunday, just to raise that bastard up. And all he done, he bought him another camper, and see, it was too low for him to get his camper up under, so we had to raise it up so he could get his camper up under. And
I also wish mine was a little wider, but widen them, that's not so easy. You have to buy
hell no. Then you got to buy. We also widened his too, because he had the kind of carport. When you buy them, they kind of rounded on the edge.
Yep.
Well, we took that off, and they sell a bracket at the building place where you can take that rounded edge off, and they sell a bracket where you can put the gable roof on it, like the hip roof.
Yeah.
And so he bought 18 brackets to go along with those damn legs that they charged him extra money for, which the brackets wasn't bad. I think the brackets were like $12 a piece or something like that for the brackets.
Fit the size I have, make it, but I'm not gonna make it. It just needs to be wider to fit my driveway. My driveway is wider than it is by about 5 feet.
Remember I told you I bought that 10-foot stick for him, and it was what was a 2x2 galvanized post, and they charged $93 just for one 10-foot stick of fucking 2x2.
I paid, like I said, I bought 10 of mine for 10 footers for $200.
And all we needed to do was we cut that up, and just so we can make damn extensions for all the legs just so we could widen his, because his came 24 foot. Now his is 32 foot.
Mine's a 20 by 18.
His right now is a 32 foot wide, and I want to say it's 44 or 46 foot deep.
Damn, that's huge.
And it started out as a 20 by 24. That's the way it started out, but now it's
an 18 by
huge.
20, and it's
it's big motherfucker now.
It should be fine. I mean, I can get my small trailer under there, and another car next to it.
Yeah, we took it from 5 foot high on the sides, and we took it from 5 foot high on the sides to fucking 12 foot high on the sides.
If I ever get it raised, I'll be able to get the big trailer under it.
Oh yeah.
But it's not long enough to cover the big trailer. It's shorter than the trailer.
See, and that's the reason why we had to extend his, because his was shorter than his camper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, if it were wider, if it were wider, and I just needed to add extension to it, I could add extensions not so hard.
I'm just glad he sold his fucking fifth wheel, or we'd still be down there raising that motherfucker up.
Yeah. Hey Zach, how's it going? You got
his fifth wheel. His fifth wheel was 48 foot long. That motherfucker was huge.
Hey fellas, I'm gonna go to bed.
Go to bed.
It's late.
I'm gonna try to talk my dog into fucking fertilizing this grass. She already done watered it. Now I just got to talk her into fertilizing it.
Yeah, it's late. Yeah, it's almost 11:30.
Yeah.
Shit, it's 12:30 here.
It's late.
12:22.
I got to work tomorrow though.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't.
Guys, y'all have a good evening.
Y'all too. Appreciate it, Pinks. Take it easy, Cooler.
Y'all take it easy. Talk to you later.
Later, guys.
Later. Everybody in the chat, have a good one. I am out of here. Thanks for coming by.